Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from my garage on Matrix Earth. Anyway, I was advised by my good friend I need to actually start promoting stuff that I use that I found super effective. So I set up an affiliate link on the on Amazon so you can purchase stuff that you see that I like. And I'm only going to hype stuff that I actually like and have tested and fully found super duper functional. So the thing that I wanted to hype is, you know, I make a lot of picture frames and arts, and I use old rustic wood, right? So old rustic wood in itself is very hard to get a 45-degree angle to make a picture frame or a square or something, right? So you need a good clamping system to do that. And I've tried all of them. I've tried that one right there with the belt, and you put the corners on and you clamp it. You really can't adjust it and torque down on certain corners to get it. So for example, I got this piece of wood right here. This is an old piece of wood. These two corners, you're never gonna get 4 perfect corners with old wood. It just doesn't work out the way it goes through the saws because there's all sorts of irregularities in the wood, and that's why it's rad. It looks really good. It's because it's funky, right? So you need a clamping system that allows you to kind of torque out on each corner individually versus like that one works rad if you have 4 straight pieces of wood and you just crank it down. No big deal, dude. It's a no-brainer. But for this kind of stuff, man,
I want to show you what kind of truck.
That's a cool truck, Bird. All right, I'm making a video right now, dude. So you got to give me a minute. So let me so this is the system I use. It's this all thread with these brass crankers, and then they screw into these corners, right? These corners here, and then the next piece slides in like so, right? So you have a system where you have your corners. I have 2 of them actually right in here on this one. Anyway, so let me just see. So you get 4 of them. So you get a whole thing. I think they're $36, man. They're heavily worth it, and they've got extension pieces on it, so you can make a bigger thing. It comes with everything you need. They're kind of trippy to figure out how to work them at first with the way these brass things like work. But once you get them dialed, man, they're absolutely the best clamping system I've found. And I've been making these squares called picture frames and whatnot for well over a decade. And I tried them all, man. And this is the best one I've found yet. And it takes a minute to set it up. There's a little bit of setup time. I mean, it's not crazy, dude, but you just got to get kind of everything pre-adjusted. And then you clamp it down, and you can really just torque down on each corner to get them to set. And then you can get them all leveled in. Because one of the things that sometimes gets weird is if there's any irregularities and you're doing a whole clamping system, you can't adjust each piece of work. Like this, you have to have 4, it has to be perfect. And it works great, but odds are that, you know, it isn't going to happen like that. So that thing sucks, basically. It's kind of useless for me because I can't individually adjust each corner, right? And doing what I do, I have to be able to individually adjust each corner. And it's panned out like you really start to see it in the bigger pieces, and those came out phenomenal. And those pieces of wood were wonky. So I'm a big fan because ultimately I'm not looking for it to be perfect, right? I'm looking for the corners to be tight. That was always the battle before, was getting the 4 corners tight, because you can always get 3 corners tight. It's always the 4th corner that's a little rant. And your clamping system makes or breaks the thing. And so I'm fired up on whatever these are. There's a link down below, an affiliate link, dude. Go get, if you want to get some clamps, get yourself some picture frame clamps or square clamps or whatever you want to call them, and make your life a lot easier. These are my jam, dude. I ordered 2 of them right off the bat. I'm gonna get probably 2 more just because they work so well, and the more you can glue up, the more you can make, man. So anyway, this is the Illusion. Link down below, right at the top. Other links down below on the channel. But we're going to be doing a lot more of this where I'm just kind of breaking off all the stuff that I use because, people ask all the time. And so this is the system I'm using for the to make my picture frames. All right. Enough out of me.